Hello again, everybody. I'm Scott Miller with Ottawa University, and we're glad you're with us today. OU Theater's next production is called All in the Timing, and it will be presented this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in the Larry D. Peters Auditorium, 7:30 p.m. at all three nights. That's April 14th, 15th, and 16th. And joining me right now is Dr. Dennis Tyner, who is the Vice President and Provost of the college. And Dr. Tyner, thank you for taking some time with us today.
Well, Scott, thanks for being here and having me on this video.
Right. Well, let's talk about All in the Timing. In case you're not familiar with it, it is a series of one-act plays woven together through the theme of timing. So here's the plays that will be presented during All in the Timing. Sure Thing, Universal Language, Variations on the Death of Trotsky, Philip Glass Buys a Loaf of Bread, The Philadelphia, and Words, Words, Words. Okay, Dr. Tyner, which one are you in, and tell us a little about it.
Okay, two actually, Scott.
Okay.
Variations on the Death of Trotsky is one, and the Universal Language is the other.
Okay.
Let's talk about Variations on the Death of Trotsky. It's obviously they're all comedies. This one in particular is a comedy about a true story about Leon Trotsky, who dies. He's killed by a Spanish communist posing as a gardener. The Variations on the Death have him dying 8 times in the play. Each time he dies, a bell goes off. They kind of reset the stage, if you will, and then start up again, and then he dies a little different way. And so that's kind of the timing part about it.
Wow, 8 deaths. That's one shy of a cat.
Yeah. Trotsky was like a cat.
9 lives. Okay, Universal Language is the other one you're in. Talk about that one.
That is my favorite of the 6 pieces that are in the play. That's my favorite of all of them. I'm doing a piece with Lauren Fraser. It's about a universal language, a person who develops a language that everybody in the world will speak. There are lots of plays on words. He's trying to sell the language, so he advertises this language, waiting for people to come in so that he can teach them the new language, the universal language. And Lauren Fraser is the character who comes in, and I begin teaching her the language. It's a tremendous play on words, very funny, challenging one to memorize lines in because it's a language that isn't a real language. But I think that you can understand it pretty easily, and it's very, very humorous.
Lauren Fraser, one of our fine seniors here at Ottawa University, taking part in one of her last few productions here at the college, and she's always just a joy to work with, isn't she?
She's a very, very gifted performer, very gifted.
Now, talk about your time in theater. It's just not here at Ottawa University. You've also done some other community theater throughout Kansas, but talk about theater and why this is such a joy for you to take part in.
Well, Scott Theater has been a passion of mine for a long, long time. It dates back to my high school days, which is many, many years ago, and is something that I actually wanted to pursue when I went to college. I just didn't think that I was good enough to actually land myself a job and make myself a living, so I pursued something else instead. And now what I do is I do theater as a hobby. So it's something that allows me to relax. I get away from the job and enjoy myself a lot more. Okay,
so you started in high school, a little bit in college, and now you're back on the stage. I guess it's all in the timing.
It is. Indeed, it's all in the timing. Many years later, here I am. The best part about performing here at school is the opportunity to perform with the students and a very gifted staff over in our theater department. We get to work with them. Community theater is also a nice outlet when our students aren't here in school. It gives me an opportunity to perform during that time as well.
All in the Timing is the name of the next OU Theater production. It'll be presented on Thursday, April 14th, Friday, April 15th, and Saturday, April 16th, 7:30 p.m., all 3 nights in the Larry D. Peters Auditorium. Tickets are $10 for adults, $5 for students, and OU students, faculty, and staff, you are free with your ID. Dr. Tyner, thank you for visiting with us today.
Thanks for having me today. Be sure to be there at the play. We'll see you this weekend, and don't be late. It's all in the timing.
I'm Scott Miller with Ottawa University. Thank you very much for being with us, and we'll see you next time.